Why is probability important in machine learning? Have you ever wondered how artificial intelligence can tell the difference between a dog and a cat in a photograph? People can easily tell dogs and cats apart after seeing only a few examples. Computers, however, do not have that ability from the start. They need to be taught. That is where machine learning comes in. Machine learning is a technology that analyzes large amounts of data and finds hidden patterns on its own. It then uses what it learns to make predictions about new data it has never seen before. Much of the rapid progress in AI today has been driven by machine learning. In the past, AI systems relied on rules that people entered by hand. For example, if someone wanted to create a program that could recognize dogs, they would have to write rules one by one, such as, if the ears are long, it is a dog. Or, if the tail has a certain shape, it is a dog. But there are many different kinds of dogs in the world. Can people really define every possible case in advance? That is why machine learning was developed. First, thousands or even tens of thousands of dog photographs are collected. Then, the computer is shown the photographs and told, "This is a dog." As it examines the photographs again and again, it begins to identify features that dogs tend to have in common. Machine learning usually involves 4 steps. The first is collecting data. The second is choosing a model to analyze the data. The third is deciding how performance will be measured. Finally, the model learns from large amounts of data and gradually reduces its errors. But how can we tell whether the learning process has been successful? This is where probability becomes important. Imagine that an AI system classifies 100 animal photographs. If it correctly identifies 95 of them, its accuracy is 95%. At first glance, that sounds impressive. But is it really? Suppose that 95 of the photographs show dogs and only 5 show cats. Even if the AI labels every photograph as a dog, its accuracy would still be 95%. Yet it would fail to identify a single cat. This is why looking at only one number can be misleading. Just as an average test score does not tell us everything about students' abilities, accuracy alone does not tell us everything about an AI system. That is why machine learning also uses 2 other measures, which are precision and recall. Precision is the percentage of animals identified as dogs that are actually dogs. Recall, on the other hand, is the percentage of actual dogs that the AI successfully identifies. For example, imagine developing an AI system that detects cancer in a hospital. In that situation, it is important not to miss real patients. That makes a high recall rate especially valuable. Now, think about an email spam filter. If it mistakenly labels legitimate emails as spam, that can create serious problems. In that case, precision is more important. So, how does an AI system make its decisions? Machine learning reaches conclusions by assigning weights to many different variables. A weight is a value that shows how important a particular piece of information is. Determining all of those values by hand would be nearly impossible. For example, imagine creating a program that sorts newspaper articles into categories such as politics, economics, society, and culture. If words like stock, interest rate, and exchange rate appear frequently, the article is more likely to be about economics. On the other hand, if words like election, parliament, and political party appear often, it is more likely to be about politics. By learning from large numbers of past articles, machine learning calculates how often specific words are linked to particular categories. It then expresses those relationships as probabilities and uses them as weights. In other words, the computer is constantly estimating things like, if this word appears, what is the chance that the article is about economics? In the end, machine learning is built on probability. Rather than understanding every situation perfectly like a human, it uses data to choose the answer that is most likely to be correct. This same idea is at work in search engines, speech recognition systems, translation tools, video recommendations, and even self-driving cars. AI is not a magician that can predict the future with certainty. Instead, it is more like a skilled forecaster that analyzes past data to determine the most likely outcome. When deciding whether to bring an umbrella on a rainy day, people often check the weather forecast. If there is a 90% chance of rain, they take an umbrella. If the chance is only 10%, they might leave without one. AI works in much the same way. Out of many possible choices, it selects the one that seems most likely to be correct. Probability is therefore much more than a tool for calculating the outcomes of dice rolls or lottery tickets. Today, it is one of the most important tools that AI uses to understand the world and make decisions. Whenever you use a smartphone or interact with AI, remember that countless probability calculations are taking place behind the scenes every second.